In a world where nearly everyone possesses a quirk, a special ability that defines their identity, Suzuku Midoriya stands out as an exception. Born without a quirk, he lives in a society where heroes are celebrated, and power is everything. Despite this, Izuku dreams of becoming the greatest hero, just like his idol, All Might. One day, as Izuku watches his classmates display their quirks with awe and admiration, he is once again reminded of his own lack of power. Katsuki Bakugo, his childhood friend turned bully, sneers at him. "You're quirkless. How can you even stand in the same ring as me?" Bakugo's words cut deep, but they don't shatter Izuku's resolve. Izuku returns home, dejected but still holding on to a glimmer of hope. "Even if I don't have a quirk," he whispers to himself, "can I become a hero? Can someone without power be like you, All Might?" His mother, noticing his sadness, apologizes, feeling helpless in the face of her son's despair. But Izuku's resolve hardens. Even without a quirk, he refuses to give up on his dream. One fateful day, Izuku finds himself in the middle of a villain attack in the bustling Tatooine shopping district. A monstrous villain, made of sludge and oozing malevolence, captures Bakugo, who struggles desperately to break free. The heroes on the scene are overwhelmed, unable to subdue the villain. Panic spreads, and it seems as though all hope is lost. But then, something unexpected happens. Izuku, driven by an unshakable instinct, charges toward the villain. "What am I doing?" he thinks, his legs moving on their own. "Why did I run out?" His heart pounds in his chest, but he doesn't stop. He can't stop. All he knows is that he can't let Bakugo suffer. With a fearless determination, Izuku grabs hold of Bakugo, trying to pull him free from the villain's grasp. The heroes, stunned by the sight of a quirkless boy risking his life, hesitate. But Izuku's actions spark something in All Might, who had been watching from the sidelines, unable to act due to his own limitations. Summoning every ounce of strength, All Might rushes into the fray. Detroit Smash, he roars, his punch creating a powerful shockwave that disperses the villain and clears the skies. The rain that follows is not just a natural phenomenon, it's a sign of the change that has just occurred. As the dust settles, the heroes collect the remnants of the defeated villain, and Bakugo is praised for his toughness and quirk. But Izuku, despite his bravery, is scolded for his recklessness. "There was absolutely no reason for you to put yourself in danger," the heroes chastise him. Izuku, though bruised and exhausted, feels a strange sense of peace. "It's not like I accomplished anything or changed anything," he thinks, "but I'm glad. Now I can think of a realistic future." As Izuku walks home, deep in thought, he is suddenly confronted by All Might. "I am here," the hero declares, his presence larger than life. Izuku is shocked to see him, having thought All Might was still being interviewed by reporters. All Might, however, has something important to say. "Young man," he begins, "I come with thanks, a correction, and a suggestion. If you hadn't been there, if you hadn't told me about your life, I would have turned into a guy in a bodysuit who was all talk." "Thank you." Izuku can't believe his ears. "That can't be. It was my fault in the first place. I got in the way of your work, and I said all those impertinent things even though I'm quirkless. But All Might shakes his head. It was because it was none other than the timid, quirkless you at the scene that I was able to act. Top heroes have stories about them from their school days. Most of their stories have one thing in common: their bodies moved before they had a chance to think. All Might's words echo in Izuku's mind. He remembers his mother's apologies, her sorrow over his quirkless state. But in that moment, he realizes what he had wanted to hear all along: you can become a hero. Dreams can become reality. With a determined look, All Might speaks the words that will change Izuku's life forever. Young man, you are worthy to inherit my power. Take my quirk, one for all. Izuku's heart races. With this, I can become a hero too, right? He asks, his voice trembling with hope. All Might, with a knowing smile, replies, of course not. Your body can't take it, yet. And so begins the journey of Izuku Midoriya, the quirkless boy who would one day become the greatest hero of all time.